Hi everybody, it's me, Gregory Scott. I've got my deck of tarot cards here, and if you have any questions, I am going to pull a card for you and just give you a bit of a direction for you to go with. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Susan Besson for her comment on my weekly reading. It really helped me, and I'm so happy. Hi guys. Hello. Hi Christine. Thank you, Christine. Um, I'm just glad I was able to share my anxiety with you in the weekly horoscope, because that's really been weighing on me. And I don't know, I just don't feel right if I don't have you guys in the loop and you know what's going on with me, because that's really been weighing heavily on me, and it's just been like, oh. So I'm glad I've been able to share that and yeah, share the anxiety a bit. So if you have any question, by the way, please don't pay unless you are really, really frustrated that your question never gets seen and that I never answer you. If you really are fed up and frustrated because you've asked the same thing like 5 times and you never get an answer, only then pay. I've put it on here just as a last reserve. So, okay, let's get to the questions then. Susan, should I move back to Germany? Currently living in Atlanta. I think you love Germany. I think it's where your heart is. So I think there's your answer. Romeo, hi. Is it a good time to be signing contracts moving home? Not for you at the moment, because the contract isn't really going to serve you financially. Some sort of expert has done some number in that contract which is going to screw you over financially. I would look at that very carefully, but whoever you're in business with trying to get this new home, this new deal, oh, they seem a bit dodgy to me. That's the feeling I get. I would like to know how to improve intimacy and connection in my life, please. Okay, Grace. Um, this is where you're at right now. So, I mean, I'm doing you a disservice by just pulling one card, but first of all, it starts with how you see yourself. Get in touch with me for a personal reading. There's going to be a couple of things involved here, and you can't just snap your fingers and resolve intimacy issues and things. The second thing is you've been through a lot of hardship. You're carrying that around with you. You're looking for success, so you're chasing intimacy and being with someone, so it runs away from you. And you have a lot to offer, you just don't realize it. So there's a couple of things: meditation, really seeing yourself the way you are, realizing that you're okay, that you can fulfill yourself, all of those kind of things. Looking at your strengths and doing things to build up your confidence when it comes to other people. Those are all going to be things that will raise your vibration and will create a more harmonious environment for you to find love and romance and intimacy in. So take all of those things into account. It's really helpful to have a look at your whole chart to see what the problem is. So if you would like a reading with me, then go to gregoryscott.com, click on the readings tab, and we can have a look at your whole chart, okay? Okay, Ava S. Ava. I'm getting the 3 of Wands for you. So Ava, I think there's a sense of frustration. I think you should be traveling a bit and getting out and about more. There's a sense of, like a bit of boredom. Yeah, like things ought to be moving a bit for you. And why are they not moving? What's holding you back? It's not work. You can get time off work. It's just a lack of focus, and I think you would really benefit from getting out of your existing circumstances and finding something new. Ava, hello. I'd like to have my own school, but I'm hesitating to leave this partner who I'm in business with. Do you have any insight? Okay, that's an interesting one. The hesitation about leaving your partner is, can I do it by myself? Am I good enough? Which we all have. Second of all, is the money going to come if I do this school by myself? Am I going to get the investment? Do I have the experience, the knowledge to run all of. So basically, it's running anxiety in your head that you're not good enough and that you don't have the experience, and it's the ego talking, trying to keep you away from this. My answer to you is open the school and leave the business partner. It's a false security that's holding you back. Hello in Chicago, guidance, a lot of change, Diana. Okay. So, Diana, I don't think you're in the place you want to be, financially or location-wise. I don't. And I think you haven't even started on your real journey that you want to be doing. So what about you? Everyone else is being taken care of, but what about you? Start looking at you. Look at the eclipse for Cancer that's coming up on the 2nd of July, because that's all about that. It's the next 6 months are, what about me? How do I take care of myself? How do I heal my own wounds? How do I make it happen for myself? Guys, please share this broadcast. And only pay if you're frustrated that your questions have not been answered for ages and ages and ages, so that I notice them. Otherwise, I will try and get through your questions as best I can. Yep. Good. Good, good, good. And thank you for letting me share in the weekly horoscope. I hope it doesn't put people off to see me like weeping at the end of it, but I've really had a tough time in the last week, and it was good to kind of share. I feel human again. I feel like I can talk to you normally again, because I felt like I was holding something back and I can't have secrets. Christine, Gregory, could you tell us how to heal karmic relationships today? Yeah, realize that just because there's pain in it doesn't mean that you can't have your hopes and dreams come true. Nothing is perfect on planet Earth. The human experience is to be unhealed. Oh, 3, wow. Okay, so turn around your thinking, forgive the errors that have been made, and start back at the basics by being friends, by remembering what you like about each other, and then focus on addressing the problems that you've got and getting to a place where you're both communicating. And if that person doesn't want to communicate, then accept that it's just not meant to be. Some things you can't fix. If it's just one-sided and you're giving, you're putting all the energy in and you're doing all the talking and healing, and the other person's just like, whatevs, then there's not much point, okay? You're welcome. Greg, I'm hoping to pass my test tomorrow so I can move right to microbiology next week. Thoughts? Queen of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You need to study more on this test. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's a big obstacle here in front of you. I think you may have been looking at the wrong things. So really study hard. Make sure that you go over the questions which are actually going to appear in the test. If you've been doing some sort of a shortcut or trying to cheat the system by learning only the specific things that you think that are going to come up in the test tomorrow, then that's not worked, because the cards are saying this isn't going to have the best outcome unless you study without bias. Erin, I'm single. Could you pick some cards for my future romance, please? Yes. He's not in your life just yet. He is going to come into your life, the future romance. But it's not happening at the moment in terms of something has to change in your working life before you meet the right guy, because you're not working in the field that you're meant to. And there has to be a new opening, a new beginning in terms of your working life which right now isn't happening, because spiritually there's a link between the way you feel about yourself and your work and your relationship. So until you sort out your relationship situation, you're not going to be able to sort out your romantic situation. Again, if you want to look at this in more detail, then please get in touch with me for a personal reading via my website, gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading, and we can look at that in more detail. Okay? I'm going through a dark time, losing will to live. Could you pull a card for me, please? Okay, Aquarianus. Aquarianus, it's been a difficult time, okay? So don't feel alone, first of all, please. The sun is going to shine again. This will pass. It's not you. The end of July has released a lot of stuff for a lot of people. There's been a lot of muck floating around in the air, and there's been a lot of difficulty going on, especially for sensitive people. For me, the last 3 days, I have to be honest, have been very, very difficult. So for you to feel this just simply means that you're tuned into these energies, and they have been very challenging. And it's just been letting go of the junk here at the end of June, because July is going to be very different. And just today, take a bath, like a sea salt bath, or go swimming in the ocean if you're near the ocean, or just take a shower, or just visualize like a waterfall running through your body, and just have like a cleansing ritual, because there has been a lot of stuff that's come up. Just by letting it wash through you and wash out, and realize that it's not going to stay in you, and that things can change and they will change, and that this too will pass, you're going to be okay. All right? Yeah, you caught me live, Mumu, for the voiceless. I love your name. Okay. You're free to do whatever you want, so good for you. Congrats. Lots of cards coming out. You're not grieving. You're on the right track, and the soulmate is around the corner for you, Mumu. Good stuff. Carpe diem. Is there a new job for me soon? Greetings from Denmark. Love you back, Joanne. Yes, there is, because you're letting go of the old and you're ready for the new. Yes, there's a new job for you soon, very soon. Just apply, push, 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 go after what it is you want, and you'll be able to get a new job in the next 2 weeks, seriously. Yeah. Crystalline. Okay, I feel drawn to answering this. Crystalline, I've been filming my own spiritual videos and card readings. How to build a following and feel like I'm reaching people doing impactful work. How to flow better in a creative space. Okay. What I just keep seeing is keywords, tags. That you're just not showing up because you're not doing your videos properly when you upload them. It's not about your videos that's the problem. It's that you're not taking, yeah, I'm getting that it's a technical thing. So it's not about building a community or a group of people who love you and who want to reach out for you. It's that you need to make sure you do the YouTube stuff properly. So, or whatever platform you're on. So title, description, tags, you use the right keywords. And there's something called Google Keywords or Google Keyword Tool. Use that to see what people actually search for and put that into your video so that people can find you. Love you too. Is your business going to become profitable, Laurie? Yes, because it's really a passion of yours. You're walking towards it. You've made the right decision with this business. And you're going to start to see a profit come in really quickly. So well done. Okay, guys. I'm going to keep it short today because I'm really tired. But thank you for watching. Have a look at the weekly. Thanks for letting me share in that about my worries and fears about what's coming up for me personally. Have a look at the eclipse, the new moon in Cancer that's happening on the 2nd of July. That's going to be really good for all of us who need to take care of ourselves. And it's going to be really healing. That's why July is going to feel very, very different to June. And it's going to be gentler and softer on us. So, mwah, kisses to you guys. Have a wonderful week ahead. and I'll speak to you soon.